What's up? Good morning, guys. Welcome to the DFS NBA segment for the slate of July 15, 2019. I go by Invisible DFS. As always, I'm gonna jump to segment one. I'm going back to the same format, guys. I'm not gonna show in my lineup. I will talk about as far as how I did for the night before, and of course, show my five core players. I'm trying to make it as short as possible. That's why I'm going back to the old format. So let's go ahead and check segment one. Segment one was here at 5.2x, which when you're looking at the 5.2x, you like that doesn't look bad. But when you're looking at the total fantasy points, 1925, most of us were expecting better, more like in the 30s, which would be about 8x for his price. And the worst was even offered. Mr. Al offered only had 2.6x. That was as bad. There's no way I thought against Brooklyn that is saying I would be doing that bad, but that's what happened to him. Harris, a great first half, second half just wasn't the same. 4.8x. Tucker, I decided to change to Tucker when I saw that Justin Holiday wasn't starting. So if the news came out before 7 o'clock, then I would have go like I said on. If you go back, I actually posted on my YouTube channel that if they, as soon as they that's when the news came out about Justin Holiday or Joe Carter was gonna be starting, and I went to the YouTube channel and said, man, I wish the news came early, because if the news came early, we could have used Brown from Boston as the cheap play. But the fact that the news came so late, so I had to go with somebody that was starting after 7 o'clock, which was Tucker at 7. With 25.5x, so that was better than what Holiday has. So, and I still use Holiday, to be honest, because I thought he would get some minutes, but I was wrong there. And of course, Davis over Harden, as good as Harden did, but Davis was even better because it was cheaper. So Davis did really good, gave you 7.1x. If every time you look at your return value and the most expensive player is the highest as far as return value, that's really a good thing. So as far as for me, honestly, I had a bad night. The total was 178, but I was so high on the Boston players that ended up hurting me. So let's go ahead and forget about that night, and let's, DFS, daily fantasy sports. So we gotta forget about last night and let's get ready for tonight. So let's go ahead and jump to segment two and check out the five players that I have as far as the price difference is between the two sites. There are 6 games tomorrow, and it was hard to find 5 players as far as the 1K differences between the two sites. But you have Towns at 11.2K because he's been really great. That's really high. But he's 10.2K in DK. That there we can go because he has actually been good. Green 6.3K. This guy is very inconsistent, but you can ignore that price in DK at 6.3K. That's a 1.K difference. Melton is 4.6K, 5.5 on FD, 0.9K difference. Bambry could still see, still seeing a lot of minutes as of right now because a lot of people hurt. 4.5K of why not? And Jones 4.2K. If Rose is out, then and Tig is out, Jones would be perfect. So even if one of those guys are out, Jones is a play. But if both of those guys are out, then of course Jones would be one of the main players to play on the slate. So let's go ahead and jump to the main ingredient of the show, and go to the DK website so I can give you guys my 3 core players and of course my chip and the star of this show. So let's go ahead and do that. Segment 3. Alright guys, sorry about that little technical issues. As far as the first player, let me go ahead and check my notes. As far as the first player, guys, I'm gonna go with Green. Yes, he has been very inconsistent, but at that price, you just cannot ignore it. He's still playing in the 30s in minutes, so and you know Green can get to the 40s, and if somehow he has a flashback to last season, then he could even get on the 50s. And against Denver, they're gonna need him. The second guy I'm gonna go with is, oh man, honestly, the last 2 guys I played this guy, he let me down, but he's playing against the Lakers, so I'm going back to him. I'm going with Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine at 6.8K against the Lakers. He has been playing at least 29 minutes a game. I mean, the last 2 games was on the 20s, but he's more likely gonna get into 30s if the game is a close game. So Zach LaVine will be the guy that I'm gonna go with. The third guy I'm gonna go with is in the same game, and that will be Lonzo Ball at 6.7. His price went down on 100, I believe. And as far as my cheap, basically Lonzo Ball right now, he's a point guard. He can do a little bit of everything. If it's, let's say the first 2 shots he takes falling, then he's gonna play more aggressive. He's gonna try to do a little bit more, So against Chicago, he can get a little steal there, even black. So he probably gonna have a chance there to go for at least 46 to 50 fantasy points. So Lonzo Ball will be my 3rd core player. As far as my cheap play, guys, before I give it to you guys, like I said, you have Wolves. Right now, as far as the news on Wolves is questionable. And of course, Tig left the game earlier. So you guys probably see where he's going with that. Tig, but right now it looks like Tig should be good to go. So they say he went to full practice. So John was the guy I was looking at, but because of the fact that both guys probably gonna play, I'm decided that for right now. To be honest, I would love to change that pick because the guy doesn't play that many minutes. But for right now, I'm gonna go with Holmes. The fact that he's playing Indiana and they're gonna need big guys against that Indiana front court. That's the reason I'm gonna play Holmes, because they're gonna need them more than usual. And hopefully, I'm hoping he can play more than 18 minutes, which is what they always like to play him in that game. That's the main reason I'm going with home in this game and hoping somehow he get to the 20s in minutes, because of 25 minutes, this guy can go ahead and give you 30 plus fantasy points. So Holmes right now is my low chip play. I never thought I would have Holmes playing 18 in my low chip play, but right now he is my cheapie. And then of course my star guy, I'm standing on that game. So I'm still on that game. So mostly I'm not looking forward to play any of the expensive guy for this slate. I'm just not. So I'm gonna go with a guy that's been struggling right now, but his price, I just couldn't ignore his price because it is less than 8K. It's actually 7.9K, which is Victor Oladipo against Phoenix at 7 p.m. So my star of the show gonna go early. Yes, he has been struggling, but I just cannot ignore that price on him. So at 7.8K, the lowest he has been probably this year. So I gotta take that chance on him. So Victor Oladipo is the player I'm gonna go with as my star. You know, the thing about him, I'm hoping this is the game he needs to break to. You know, a you know, this is a guy that can give 4-5 steal, even though he hasn't been doing it lately, but he's capable of doing that. So let's hope this is the game where he just decided to go up. The only thing is, we need that game to stay close. We need Phoenix somehow to stay in the game while they don't get blown out. So Oladipo will be my star. His price, if you're looking at that, all his price was 8.2. You never this guy under 8K. Look at that. So that's the first time this year. So I couldn't just ignore that price. So I still leave you guys with 6.133. So many things you can do with that. But me personally, I don't wanna play. I'm gonna try to play this state without playing any of the expensive guy. But here and there I might have a lineup with each one of them. Just you never know what could happen. But most of my lineups will be more of a lineup where all my guys are 8K or below. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump to the last segment so I can give you the list of the cheap guys. So for the cheap guys, I have Johnson's 4K, played 28 minutes last game and had 18 fantasy points. Holmes 4K, you already know about him. Iggy is another guy actually you can use as a cheap play because he has been actually decent lately and I've been seeing some good minutes. Morris over 20 fantasy points. That's another guy you can use. He's guaranteed to play more minutes than Holmes, so that's another guy if you wanna use. Evans 3.8K. Hey, I don't know what's going on with him, but the last two games has been very good. 24 fantasy points, and he was even cheaper than 3.8K. Spellman started last game and played 30 minutes and had 31 fantasy points. So if all those guys are gonna be missing and he's gonna be a starter, that's another guy you can take a chance on. But Chanson is a guy I'm actually thinking of playing. Played 25 minutes and had 25 fantasy points last game, but he's playing against the Lakers, so that's one of the reasons. And Chandler 2.5K, he averaged 35 minutes in the last two games and had 21 fantasy points. So that's all those guys actually you can use. All those guys can be decent for you on a night of 6 games like it's gonna be tonight. So guys, that's it. Good luck. Wish you guys the best. Hope you guys did great the night before. Thank you for always coming check out the channel, the videos. Like, subscribe. It's good if I can get you guys feedback. By the way guys, I'm thinking of doing FD too, so let me know if what you guys think. If you guys would like me to see would like me to do FD just like I do DK. The only thing, the FD would be more like a 5 minutes where I don't do. It's more likely gonna be about just one segment show compared to 4 segments. So just let me know guys what you guys think of me making the FD. So good luck. Like, feedback, subscribe, turn on your notification, because there's gonna be time when I'm gonna come back just like I've been doing the last couple of days and make some changes, or if a guy who I thought I was gonna start is not starting, so I can go ahead and change him. So guys, as always, don't spend money that you cannot afford to lose, and I'm out.